Hi there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampinup.net. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today's project features the Filled with Sweetness stamp set and coordinating dies. That's the cute stamp set, and there is this die that will cut this entire jar out right here. There's all the dies, great size dies that will cut out the berries and the strawberry. Lots of sentiment dies as well. And we're going to make this cute little box using strawberry slush and designer series paper that coordinates with the Filled with Sweetness suite, and it's the homemade sweetness paper. I have linked all of the products I'm using today in the description bar below, and if you click on the links you will go directly to my Stampin' Up store. So let's go ahead and make it. It's very easy, and I have put all the descriptions, all the sizings listed in the description bar, but you don't need to write anything down. I'm just going to bring in my Simply Scored scoring tool to start with. We're using a piece of, as I said, strawberry slush cardstock, and it measures 7 inches by 6. And on the long side, let me just make sure I got this right, yes, the long side, sorry about that, the long side we're going to score at 3/4 of an inch and 6 1/4, and then we're going to flip it around to that short side, which is the 6-inch side. We're going to score again at 3/4 of an inch, 2 3/4, 3 1/2, and 5 1/2. Okay, that's all the scoring you need to do. Grab your bone folder, fold on all those scored lines. Make sure you burnish them very well, because it will help the box go together nice and easily. Alright, so you've got 2 narrow score marks at the top and the bottom. So what we're going to do with this narrow piece here, which is on my right as I'm looking down at my cardstock, we're going to cut away these 2 little small pieces right here. Grab my paper snips. So we're going to cut these little ones away. You can angle it if you want to, it doesn't matter. Just there, there. Okay, that's that one. And then on these bottom pieces, so this narrow top and narrow bottom strip, so that we're looking at this portrait, I'm going to cut up these vertical score lines. We're cutting up the vertical score lines to the horizon score line. The horizontal. It's a new word today, horizontal. Right, cut up, and that's all you do. We're not cutting anything away. So the only pieces you're cutting away are those 2 tabs at each end of that narrow tab. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold it together, and we're going to put adhesive on here, and it's how it folds together. So let me grab my tear and tape. So on that narrow strip right there, we're going to put tear and tape. And we are going to take that off and grab something to remove that top layer. Fold that in like that, and then fold that over, and you're done. Alright, so it doesn't matter which end you pick as your bottom or top, just pick one. I want that fold line there to be the back of the box, so I'm going to fold these 2 side tabs in, that one, so the front one, and then keep this one at the back. We'll just put some Tombow on there, and a little bit of Tombow or green glue, whatever you call it. Pull that in, and then that's the bottom of your box. So you've got this folded in edge at the back, and that folded up piece as the back of the box. box. Just give it a couple of minutes. Now what I've got to go inside there is a couple of cute little strawberry pens that I purchased online. You could put some mints in here, little like mints or so any sort of lollies, little treats, but the little pens fit in just perfect. Fold that up and that will go in like that, so you're not going to adhere it down, just folding it over. Now I've got a piece of that Filled with Sweetness designer series paper. It measures, what does it measure? Let me tell you, look at my notes. 2 inches by 5 1/4. Don't look like I've cut that very, just tidy that bit up there. Okay, I'm going to attach it on here. Okay, with some Tombow. This paper is so pretty. Some of the dies, some of this paper in this suite will actually cut out, the dies will cut out some of the images from the paper, so it's always good when paper does when that happens. Right, so that's that one. So what's going to happen is we're actually going to put some ribbon. Now this is bubble bath ribbon. It's very narrow. I believe it's on the last chance list. It has actually retired from Stampin' Up, but I feel like it's still around, but I've linked it in the description bar below. We're going to wrap that all the way around, and that will keep the box tied up. So let me just get a good nice big length of it cut off. And what I usually like to do is to make it a lot easier is to put a little glue dot at the bottom of the box. Bottom, there you go. Just down there. And then when we wrap our ribbon around, it will just make it that much easier to when you're going to tie it. So that should be about right, I think. So it just secures it in place. By putting the ribbon in like this, it means that when the recipient of the box doesn't have to take everything off when they undo it. Oops, I might have cut a bit much ribbon. I've cut way too much ribbon. That's okay. It's a bit loose. Let's tighten that up a little bit. So I'm not tying it right at the top, just so it's a quarter of the way down. Okay. I have managed to twist it, but we're going to put a sentiment over the top. So I've already gone ahead and heat embossed in white embossing powder the thank you image from the stamp set, and I've used one of these beautiful dies to die cut it. It's going to go directly on there, and we're going to have 2 of our little strawberries. Now I've gone ahead already and got them done, but I want to show you how I did it. So these ones I coloured with blends in Flirty Flamingo. My Flirty Flamingo is nearly just about run out, so I changed this one up to Bubble Bath, and I actually think I prefer it. So let's grab the stamp and a piece of thick basic white cardstock. Oh, whoa! That was a runaway stamp. Okay, and all we're going to do is just a little bit of colouring. So I'm grabbing my dark Bubble Bath Stampin' Blend, and I'm just going to start at the bottom. I think this one might be running out too. Just putting a little bit of colour in at the bottom, around the sides, the dark, and then I'm going to grab the light and colour the rest of it in and just shade out some of that dark so that the strawberry is darker at the bottom and lighter at the top. These strawberries look fantastic if you colour them in the blend with your strawberry slush blend, with your red, whatever colour you like actually. And they're just gorgeous. I'm going to use some This is Granny Apple Green Dark. Just put the dark on there where the lines are, and here, here. I do enjoy colouring. It's one of my favourite things to do. And then if you've got your Wink of Stella, I mean, you could use one of our new shimmer brushes, but I think the Wink of Stella is fine. We'll put a little bit of glitter on there as well. When it dries, they look really good, really, really good. So let's go ahead and put this one together now. You'll bring in your die next to cut that out. I've already gone ahead and done it to save time, but that's the die you'd use to die cut it. Right, let's go ahead and put my one together that I've already done. So I'm going to put dimensionals either side here of the ribbon when I find them. There they are. Put one there and one there, and then that way your recipient doesn't have to take everything off, because it will all, the ribbon will keep everything. By putting that there, it just means all they have to do is undo the ribbon. They don't have to take everything off, and they can do it up again and possibly keep it or re-gift it to someone. That's okay. We don't mind a bit of re-gifting. I'll put these on. There's a little bit of Tombow at the bottom, so all I'm doing is putting a little bit of adhesive on the bottom of that one, and then a little bit on the top of this one, just like that. I've got two different angles. Now these dies also have adorable little flowers that will cut out as well. I've gone ahead and done one in Pretty in Pink, actually. Sorry, Bubble Bath, that is, not Pretty in Pink. That's not. And these are the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink gems from the last catalogue. I believe they are still available. If not, any one of our fabulous gems will do the trick. Any one of them. Use any old colour you like. I might go with that one. The Strawberry Slush to tie in. Put that one on there. And we may just need a glue dot underneath that to keep it in place, obviously. Whoops. I didn't do a very good job of that, did I? Here we go. That's better. Where's my glue dots? There we go. Let's grab one glue dot. Put that there. Yeah, nearly done. Just got to trim off that rather large piece of ribbon I got carried away with there. A little bit too much ribbon. And there you have it. A pretty easy box to make, gift box to make, using the Filled with Sweetness stamp set and coordinating dies. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, stampingmary@gmail.com. And as I said, I have put a link to all the products I've used in the description bar below. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye now.